What's happening, man? We back on the set, man. You know what I mean? Southside, we outside.
Yes,
sir.
This
here, man. Somebody tell me what's the name of the show?
No Label Reloaded, Special Edition, EBT, Episode 3, the wrap-up.
Welfare Chronicles.
Well, damn, it took a long time getting that out. You still going?
The wrap-up, Snap is back up.
Okay, all right, yeah. Snap back.
And they in the grocery stores. They in the stores in droves. You know they got to get that meat, that ground beef, that pork, that shit.
Yeah. How you say? Snap back, chat. Chat, snap back. Yeah, how you say? They in it to win it again, man. We got the Russian ladies with the mink coat back. They shopping again. You know what I mean? So yeah, so it's how you say? I ain't gonna say the economy back up, but that supermarket's still popping. They sure got that right for Thanksgiving.
What you thought? Ant thought that it was gonna go to this first of the year.
Well, you know what I mean?
Republicans,
spoken like a true Democrat. You know what I mean? Yeah, he's spoken, you know.
I called what I
10 toes down on it, you know what I mean?
You said the Republicans decided to what? They wasn't waiting on them. They were waiting on the Democrats. They're the ones that they finally signed what they needed to be signed.
Man, yeah, they
voted for what they needed to be voted for.
Yeah, how you say, man? That shit was as a pause for a cause, man. We gonna open it. We gonna grant you that, man. And come back in January. We back to business again. We shutting this shit down again, man, because we still got some shit we got to get right, man. Because that Medicaid bill, you know what I mean, the health care with all that motherfucker, we gotta get that. We gotta get that right, man.
It ain't gonna get right.
You don't think so? Man, you know, I'm like I said, man, you know, man playing, but God is the best of planners. So, you know what I mean? I'm gonna give it to God. You know what I mean?
That's all we can do now.
Yeah. It's in God's hand. You know what I mean? And shit, he gonna get it right. So what's that? So talk about it, man. You talked about the snap.
I mean,
what were some things that you know either you was for or against? You know, them reinstituting them stamps.
Well, you know, but I think there's like stipulations for able-bodied people. Like they gotta, and they still only asking them to work, 80 hours a month or something like that?
What you talking about? They want decrepit people to work 80 hours a month?
I said able-bodied.
Oh, okay. All right, hold on.
We're not talking about, this is what like the whole thing was before.
Yeah,
nobody's talking about disabled and old.
Yeah, because you want the motherfucker with the wheelchair to be at the Walmart.
They wasn't cutting them people off. See, that was the whole thing. They wasn't cutting them people off.
It was the able-bodied people.
It's the able-bodied people.
I don't think they was going through the files like that.
They want to make it and try to make it bad. But you know, all of this happens on this guy's term anyway. After this, it's going to be something else. It's going to be like this for the next 4 years to make it hard.
3.
Because they don't like the guy. You know what I mean? That's just what, bottom line, that's what it's all about. Everybody sees it. They did it last time, and they just doing it again. And
I'm noticing a little bit something different in your tone about, you know, now it's this guy. Before it was your man Trump. Now it's this guy. So is there any reason why the language has changed?
This guy is my man, Donald Trump.
All right, because that's before you were saying it like that.
You want to hear me say it for the people?
How you say, man, in the beginning?
I'm down with Donald Trump.
All right, you were saying it with your chest out. There you go.
I'm down. Everybody that watched this know that I'm down with Donald Trump.
Okay,
say what y'all want.
All right, I got you.
I'm down.
All right, people just make special note that he got his hood on, he got his hat on, he got dark shades on. Word. So we don't even know who the fuck this guy is.
We don't
say this shit here. We know he's this mask nigga looking like he just robbed a nigga from the street. Up here talking about that's my guy. So we don't know who he is really, but that's his guy now. All right, cool. Thank you for bringing that to the public. You know, we know he's your guy. We still know who you are, but we know that's your guy. How do you feel about that? Do you know anybody, man, that was appreciative of the stamps? You know, being able to go shopping and maybe buy some things, man. You know, maybe some apple pies or something like that, man. A couple of maybe some turkey or some ham or something like that, man. Without without losing their dignity and going to the food line and have to go endure that. What was it? How long is them lines? 6 hours? Anywhere from 3 to 6 hours. And she was almost like trying to wait to get into a club or some shit. It was crazy.
It looked
crazy.
like that, but
Did you know anybody that was appreciative that was able to go shopping with that, looking at their EBT and was saying, oh shit, the money's there now, I can go ahead and get some milk and things like that. Do you know anybody?
Yeah, I do. Corporate America.
Okay. Well, I might know. Okay, that's what I'm talking about, because you look like you was trying to sign off on
Corporate America, you know, this is the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
So, you know, they made a call.
We
need them to spend money so we can finish up the year.
Yeah.
That's why everything is now being
on the
pushed.
jolly note.
On their note.
Okay. Oh, on their note. I like that. That's
Yeah,
better.
man.
That's better.
So, you know, we would push everything to the first of the year because you got Black Friday coming up.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving coming up. Cyber Monday coming up. Christmas coming up. So they want
we need to cut that motherfucker off so we don't lose
the people. It went off. They want people to spend that money.
Yeah, rightfully so.
You know, and from the last show,
yeah,
I said something about the airlines. And as soon as they started to take a loss, those 8 Democrats got in line.
Some shit changed.
And they gave up everything. That's why we can't get nowhere, because they always fold. They like lap dogs. We need some pit bulls.
Sold out again, huh?
They sold out again.
I don't know.
Well, I thought y'all was one of the, you know, when we was recording, you would say, the old people not gonna be getting this and gonna be getting that, but it's the people that you're supporting. Like, what is it? Like, you wanted them to sign it or you didn't want them to sign it?
Yeah,
not under those terms.
What was you fighting for?
They was holding.
What was the D's and the R's fighting for?
What do you mean?
What was the holdup?
What was the holdup?
The Democrats.
No. Why was they holding out?
Because of the medical shit, I want to give for the
You said that like you don't want niggas to go to the hospital or something.
For the
They
immigrants.
No, it wasn't. It had nothing to do with the immigrants. Okay. They didn't want everybody in America's health care to skyrocket.
Yeah.
That's what was the holdup.
That was a good.
And then what they did, 41 days.
Yeah, some shit like that.
41 days. That was the holdup, and they gave that 41 days up for nothing.
Just took 41. Yeah.
They gave up.
Yeah.
So first of the year, not even first of the year, because everybody's starting to see the increase in their premiums now, and nobody's exempt from that. You're going to see an increase in your insurance.
Yeah.
That's what
I get an increase almost every year without this going on.
Oh no!
You're going to see a
way bigger increase, because that's what the ACH did. It put a hold on the insurance companies, denying you because you got pre-existing conditions. You might have cancer, and they saying, "Oh, these bills is too much. You don't want to pay no more."
Yeah.
So now they lobbied Democrats and Republicans to increase the premiums. So if you want them insurance companies to insure you, the majority of that money now is going to come out of your pocket, and a lot of people are not going to be able to afford it. So if you can't afford these services, what else is there to do but die?
So me putting it in layman terms, when I go see the doctor right now, after I finish seeing the doctor, that premium where it might have been $50 might be $75.
That's the copay. That's just the start.
Okay. When I leave there after paying that and go to the pharmacy to pick up whatever it is that I need to go pick up from them, you know what I mean? Excuse me on this. I ain't gonna take the call. Let me turn it down because they're gonna call me right back. You know what I mean? Sometimes I feel like I'm an important person and shit like that. So don't judge me for this. See, I told you they're gonna call me right back. All right. Yeah. So so when I went to the pharmacy, I had to pay a higher price than I normally would pay for the med that they just prescribed me.
Exactly.
Yeah, man, I felt that already, man. So I see that. So I'm living proof of what the fuck is going on right now. You know, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but from the last episode, it was what we were going back and forth with was the people that wasn't going to get their stamps and shit. Like, I hear what you're saying about the medical.
No, but
shit.
the stamps, they threw that in. The stamps had nothing to do with this. The stamps was already funded, which now they found out that the money that they had to the side for the stamps is just missing now, which is $5 billion. That was a excuse me, everybody, contingency plan, contingency budget that was already set away, which was $5 billion.
Right.
So when the Supreme Court put it back down to the regular courts and they do the investigation,
Right.
oh, where's this $5 billion at? It's just all of a sudden missing. That's always been there.
That's
a lot of money.
Yeah, $5 billion.
Where money went?
That's a good question, brother. Where did $5 billion go?
Oh, so the Republicans took the money?
I'm not gonna put it all on them, bro. I'm not going there.
But the money ain't there.
It's not there.
You know the time when you had put the money up under your pillowcase? And then you came back and
like the
motherfucker
time when the last administration was here, they had all kind of things allocated for stupid shit around all kind of billions and millions of dollars, something like that.
No, something like when you put the money under the pillowcase. I fuck with them. I'm talking about when you put the money there and went back and
that's both sides. That's not just the Democrats.
That's that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
Both sides.
Let's bring the shit home.
You know, if we're gonna be the show that just tell it like it is.
Yeah, we're gonna tell
both
it like
sides,
it is.
not just this one. And
everybody. Yeah, like they stole the money up under the pillow when you put it there and you went back, it was gone.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You don't know if it was a Democrat that stole it or a Republican. You know somebody in the motherfucking house took it. Right? Okay, that's what we're saying. That's what we're saying. Because the dog ain't eat it. He didn't want you to go buy that dog food. He wants you to keep. He gonna keep the money there. He gonna bite a nigga if they trying to get that. He know where you put the stash at. So yeah, man. So that's what we talking about with that, man. So I was in favor that they gave the money up to the people, man. So this way the people can go ahead and buy some goodies, man, and not have to stand on those lines, man. And if you still got to stand on those lines, man, because you got to do what you got to do, man, to feed those family, man. You know what I mean?
And let's make it clear from the last show, all of us agreed. For the people that's misusing it,
yeah,
we don't care nothing about them.
Oh no, we 10 toes down on them motherfuckers, man. I say the party's
our
over.
Fight was for the ones that
the party's
over.
It. Yeah, the party's over.
Right.
For that strong young buck that can lift 10 bags and shit like that, man, and wait for that shit to come in. Go to the construction site and lift that motherfucking concrete or that steel or whatever the fuck you gotta do.
Work for your money.
Yeah, work for that money, man. Man, work for that money, man. We ain't talking about you, nigga. We don't care about you, nigga. Yeah, that part.
We just wanted to make sure that was.
Yeah, no, we clear on that. Party over for that motherfucker.
As it should be.
What else has been new since then, though? You know, everybody in the spirit for and you know, and the holidays is coming up, and we don't want to shit on no holidays, but we already know that, you know, Thanksgiving is, you know, for those turkeys, the turkeys wasn't the only thing that was slaughtered. You know what I mean? A lot of people died about this Thanksgiving holiday that we celebrating. But
a lot of native Americans.
Our native brothers and sisters, man. You know what I mean? Paid the big price for this shit that we celebrating called Thanksgiving. Outside of that, when we come together with our families, I think that's important, not because of the holiday, but because I believe family time is a beautiful time, man. And because we're not gonna be here forever, man. And when you get a chance to be with some family that you like, we ain't talking about the motherfucker that you don't like. You know what I mean? Because if he gonna show up at that spot, then you go to the other spot. You know what I mean? You spend some time with some other family. We talking about the family, man, that you like, man, and break some bread, man. And they don't actually have to be blood relatives, man. People that you like, man. Right. It's good when you're in good company, man. Family and friends.
Family and friends.
There you go. Yeah. So So my message to y'all, man, go out, spend some time with family.
But
and
it
friends.
don't have to be the day that they designate.
No.
It can be any day you want.
But it's something about people they program to do it around the holidays that people set forth.
Money grab.
Yeah.
Fourth quarter.
Fourth quarter, the money grab.
Oh, well, speaking about that, man, you think of this Black Friday has something to do with what's going on?
Absolutely.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Well, you can't buy TVs with food stamps, so they got to get some other kind of money going on. Oh, matter of fact, he did get some. A lot of people get like $200 in what's
But
that?
if you got to
IRS?
spend your cash on food, you ain't got no cash to spend on that TV.
No. You no. See, no, that
Which is a gimmick. It's the same TV from last year they had in storage, bro.
Yeah, same shit.
It's the same TV.
Yeah.
What they marked it down? Another $10?
Yeah, that's all good. That's all they did.
And you running through the doors, trampling people for the
man.
same TV that they didn't sell last year?
If they didn't release whatever month, because they
Last year they didn't have a good. It wasn't a good turnout.
Did anybody get the
Stores
income
was
tax?
empty.
The income tax from IRS for the $200?
That's from the
Did anybody
government.
get that?
No, that's not the
That's
That's
from
from
the
the
government.
government. Yeah, I got it. I had it for like a month. Cashed it in a few weeks ago.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm just saying they gave you that money, so you go ahead and spend it on Black Friday.
$200? What you gonna buy with that?
Something. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga says something.
Some people just want to go shop, man. Some people just want to go shop, man. That's shop to the
Unfortunately, $200 now.
It don't go far.
top. It don't go
Especially
nowhere.
even at the supermarket.
It don't go nowhere.
$200?
I bought 5 things the other day. 4 or 5 things. That shit was $30. And it
4
was like
items?
little shit. Yeah, like it's just.
Then, even when you're doing that, you're not getting too much groceries. You got to pay for the bag.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we're late with that though. Like in other countries, they've been doing
We're
that.
just talking about the cumulative effect.
But
Everything.
you're spending more.
Yeah. Everything.
And more.
Yeah, nothing was for free.
You
man.
understand?
Yeah.
When you walk in that door, grab that circular. That's it, man. I got you. Because we gonna charge you, man. Once you hit that register.
Long as we keep living, it's gonna be like that. Shit is never gonna go back.
No, it's not.
Prices don't go down.
Yeah, no.
As long as you have inflation and
Roll
shit,
back.
like,
ain't
prices,
roll back.
shit don't roll back.
And when they say they do roll back, that's the original price.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Or it's about to go bad. And they put a manager special on the tag.
Oh yeah. That manager special means this
It's about
shit.
to go back.
When you leave
When
the
you
front
take
door,
it out the store, you better put it straight on the stove.
yeah, that's it. Cause yeah.
I remember the days when you could go to the store and buy a bag of potato chips for 25 cents. It used to say 25 cents on the front. I don't even think it don't say 25 cents on the front.
No, we got 2 for $5,
And
2 for $1.
they blowing up the bags with air, and it's like 5 potato chips in there
Yeah.
for 75 cents or $1 or something. Yo, it's crazy, man. You know, but
Times are changing, man.
what you gonna do? What you gonna do?
No, but all we gotta do is just sit back and wait, cause America getting ready to get great again. You know what I mean? Man, just
right.
sit back and wait for America to be great again, man. You know what I mean?
Greater than that shit was.
Man, I'm still trying to figure it out.
I'm still trying to figure out when he was.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
What time frame are they talking
Yeah.
about?
When they had more potato chips in the bag.
There you go. All right.
That's the
When they had they had the charcoal filter
That's the
on the
in the 40s.
Oh, when you could get 100 cookies for $1.
Right.
The penny cookies.
How much air was in that bag you just had?
Yeah.
Actually, Linden's, they still
Right.
put a modest amount of trinkets in the bag.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I mean? But these other companies, I'd be like, damn, yo, are you serious? I forgot what it was I bought the other day. It was like really ridiculous, yo. Like, they know they didn't have to put all that air in the bag like that. And
They
fill
did.
the bag half up.
They did to let you know that you ain't getting shit for that money that you just spent.
You paid for the bag.
Yeah.
I remember.
You know, to go back to what you said, for that quarter, you got a full bag. It wasn't no back in the days.
Right.
Paid less, got more. Today you paying more and getting less.
So what
You don't pay for that air.
what everybody needs to understand too about America is not about you living. America is a corporation. Everybody seems to forget that because they living on America's a corporation that's comprised of a whole bunch of businesses and different, companies and businesses. They are about making a profit by all means, with little to less they have to spend for it. That's what we dealing with in America. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a money grab. We got you.
Of course
It's a money
it is.
grab,
Of
you know
course
what I
it
mean?
is, yo. Gotta prepare to, make your way out of America, I guess. I don't know. Is that a solution?
Well, all right. No, I hear you on that Marcus Garvey shit. You know what I mean? We going back somewhere. But my whole thing, I ain't going shit till they give me what the fuck they supposed to give me, man. Give me some reparation. You know what I mean?
You're not gonna get that.
Huh?
Yeah, you ain't getting that.
Well, shit, I'm going.
But then
I'm gonna hang around for the
like
motherfucker.
Kamala Harris said,
I'm gonna hang
especially
around
for black
for it.
people, I'm not doing nothing just for black people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna hang around for it, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm gonna hang around for it.
You can wait for that.
No. I ain't gonna wait for it. I'm gonna take some shit too.
We ain't getting that.
I'm gonna take some shit.
Well, you might as well. People taking everything.
Everybody that's coming here taking
walking
some
on the
shit.
stores.
Everybody, I'm talking about all them other countries.
Right.
Is coming over here taking shit. So I've
Oh,
been
it's
here
been
before.
like that.
I'm gonna take some shit too. Yeah, I'm gonna get on the same shit.
Why
I'm
not?
gonna dress up like you with the hood, the hat, the glasses and shit.
So they won't
I'ma
know who you are.
Yeah, I'm gonna take some shit. Yeah, I'm gonna take some shit.
They won't know
I'm
who
gonna
you
take some
are,
shit.
man.
Yeah.
Don't forget your fur coat.
And I'm gonna be in a fur coat. Yeah, so I can carry some shit. Cause the
That's
fur
right.
coat, if you got one, y'all know them motherfuckers is the best shoplifting things that you can have when you go shopping. And that's what the fuck I'm gonna be doing, shopping. You know what I mean? Yeah. So what else we talking about, man? What else we got?
Man.
Study long, study wrong. What we talking about? We got any other current events that's happening around here? Huh? We talked about that snap. We talked about how allowing people to shop. It's opening up to the stores again. You know what I mean? Some groceries, and we talked about what else we talked about? We talked about that Black Friday. Let me ask you a question about Black Friday since we on that motherfucker. Are you shopping on Black Friday? Oh man, you ain't even answered yet. That means yes. Go ahead. Let me. No.
Nah.
Okay. Are you not shopping because it's your way of boycotting on you not being happy with the way shit is, or?
Yeah, that has a portion to do with it, but I'm tired of being led to the slaughter. If I need something today, why I gotta wait for Black Friday to get it?
That's what I'm talking about.
I need it today.
My thing, I'm tired of paying and getting less.
So
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not living beyond my means no more.
There we go.
If I need it, I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I ain't gotta wait for a certain day. I need it now.
But if I ain't gotta have it, then I'm gonna
I don't have to get it.
There we go. My man. I appreciate
there's
that.
a saying, following the Jones.
Yeah.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I look for sales.
Yeah.
I'm about to get to the point where get my scissors out, start.
Oh man, absolutely.
It's to that point right now.
Absolutely. You know
because I get to keep my change.
Yeah.
That add up.
Yeah.
To buy something else.
Yeah. And speaking about change, it's so bad that they're cutting out the penny. Ain't that some shit?
How that gonna work?
What they cutting out the penny?
Yeah, they got rid of the penny.
Yeah. They say it costs more to make a penny than to give you one.
I don't use pennies. Yeah, get rid of the fucking penny.
They've been saying that for years.
No.
It's in
effect. It's in effect, man. I can see that.
Yeah, get rid of the penny, man.
Yeah, but then if that calls you now, you gotta round it to the next.
Who's that? Is that from
It's not
my way?
$19.99 no more because they can't give you the penny, so it's just gonna be straight $20.
Is it my way? Because
it's $20 anyway. Not $19.99 is just for your eyes.
Yeah.
It's $20 anyway, nigga.
Still get a penny back.
You ain't never gave nobody no $19.99.
I gave a $20 back bill and I got a
they
penny
give you a
back.
cent back.
And
What you do
at
with
the
that
end of the
penny?
night, I go in my pocket, pull out all the change, and put it in a jar.
There you go.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
penny, like
Pennies add up, bro.
Yeah.
Of course, pennies add up, but it's so many of them to get that. I mean,
Let's only take 100 of them.
to make
You said so
a
many.
dollar.
Yeah, you said so many of them. Like it's a million.
That's a lot.
It's only.
What the fuck? You think niggas is Santa Claus and niggas want to keep these jingle bells with fucking chains and shit all the time, man?
No, did you hear
That shit.
the method? You go out in the course of a day, you spend some shit, you get your change,
You got pennies?
and at the end of the day, you take your change and you put it in a jar.
Yeah, I don't put mine in the jar. I keep it in the console of my car. But we talking about pennies.
It's in the change.
Yeah, but you.
Yeah, but
Is
okay.
it
So
penny
when you
right?
get your change,
You looking
you
at
pull
it
out
as
the pennies
1
and you
cent.
throw them out the
So
window.
if you buy something that's 1994, 96, they got to give you 4 pennies back.
So you don't
Right.
want them to get rid of the penny?
I want my 4 cent. I
You
don't
don't
want
want
you to
your
round
4
it to the next dollar.
You don't want your 4 cents.
You can have the 4 cents. Y'all can have the 4
No,
cents.
you all right, man.
Y'all
That's
can have the.
that's
y'all can
one
have
thing
the-
about you, man.
But the whole thing is, you act that shit don't make a difference, yo.
It does.
Like you penny pinching.
It does.
It don't make a difference. Okay, it might
does.
make a difference
because,
for
like
you.
I said, it makes sense to
It
me
don't make a
because when I
difference.
when I got that big jar
Right,
and I go pour it into the machine,
right.
which robs me because you got to pay for that.
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And you see now you got $89. That makes me feel alright.
Yeah.
It added up to $89 that was just every night just putting in the jar.
Yep.
I hear you.
So the $89, you don't care nothing about that either.
What's $89?
Oh damn. Okay.
You have the luxury of saying that.
It's not
But if you
about
don't
me.
have,
I'm
if
not
you have,
rich. I'm not
none
rich.
of us is rich.
I'm not
But
wealthy.
I'm not going to say what's $89 because if you got no money and somebody give you $89, that's some money.
Yeah, but we talk. That's people that don't got no money at all.
But I
I'm
still
talking
want
about-
my 89.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine. That's
want
that's,
that 89.
You understand?
That's fine.
Because that's 89 singles that I can throw when I'm in the motherfucking club, man, and go, hey, don't judge me, motherfucker. I'm enjoying my money. You know what I mean? And do the Donald Trump. I'm going to grab the, I ain't going to say it. But I can go to the club and do the Donald Trump. I can grab it.
So you got a good night for $89.
For $89, I can grab me some. Yeah. Single.
What you gonna buy?
And I got that with the change that you threw away.
What you gonna buy?
Thank you, my man.
Yo,
Yeah.
See, you's
I'm
a
happy
good-
to help.
You's a
I'm
man,
happy to
shit.
help.
I'm glad you're here to help.
I'm happy to help.
You got 89 right now, so I can go get some singles so I can go ahead, man.
Not
grab
on
me.
me.
All right. We'll talk after the show. It might be a stone cold blast tonight. Shit.
I'll say that to say this.
Man.
We waste so much money on whatever
Yeah.
that surpasses $89 or a penny.
No, I'm just trying to grab.
That's where I'm coming from
Okay.
with it.
That perspective.
You know, I'm not breaking it down to the metaphysical that a penny, 2 pennies is 2 cents and all that. We know that. You know what I mean? But we waste a lot of that chump change, really. But to a poor person or a person that doesn't have money at all, $5 is a lot.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? But fortunately, as we speak, that's not my life.
You got a couple of Jews looking at this show right now saying you couldn't be their friend. Talking that shit.
And I like it that way.
Okay.
I like it that way.
Okay.
Because my mind doesn't think like the average, everybody that think alike. A million people thinking the same way.
Yeah,
You
could
understand what I'm
definitely-
saying?
You could definitely not be in that network talking about,
I definitely can't, 'cause
change
I'm
don't make
not
dollars
controlled.
and the dollars don't make sense because they like, man, what is this
it
guy
is what it
talking
is.
about?
We waste a lot of, we waste.
They probably want you to take off your hood and your hat and your glasses so they can see you. So this way, when you
They
come
know what I
around, them,
look
they know
like.
that you're not to be around you because they will know.
They know
you're
what I
not,
look
you,
like.
you don't subscribe to their philosophy.
You know what I look like.
Yeah, you think so?
You know what I'm, right. We, half of the cars and shit that we drive, we don't have to drive it. You could drive a hoopty or a car. You don't have to drive a Mercedes Benz. It's a lot of money. You understand what I'm saying? But that's what you can afford that, right? So I mean,
Not many people can afford a Mercedes Benz. I mean,
well, the people who can afford it.
Okay, yeah, okay. I mean,
That's the thing, but I don't like though. Like they charge so much for a Mercedes Benz over here,
mm,
and they use them shits for cabs in Russia.
yeah.
Them shits is cabs.
Yeah.
Yo.
Why
Because
you
their
don't like
mentality,
that?
because their mentality probably is it's
Because
just
if
a
it's
car.
a cab, they charging Toyota prices.
It's just a car.
They charging, they charging car prices.
Yeah.
And it comes over here, they charging luxury prices
Yeah,
for
because
something that
of
they
the
use for a
American-
cab.
Yeah, because the American people, that's what they market. Is,
Yeah, we're the best consumers in the world.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, we know we pay for names of things.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
We pay for names of
That's
things.
it. That's it.
So that's why I'm at with it. I don't care about no penny or none of that.
Mm-hmm.
We this whole place play for, even the poor people that don't got nothing pay for the names of things.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody does, man.
Yeah.
So it's I think like, I mean, if they want to get rid of the penny, get rid of the penny. Man. You know what I mean? Give me $1. Whatever. I'll take that.
Okay.
I don't. It's a, a personal thing to me. I try not to throw money, any type of money away. You know what I mean? But pennies, I'll be wanting to throw it in. You find a penny on the floor, throw it away.
What was the old saying? What was the old saying? If they take an inch, take a mile, man. If you give them an inch, they're gonna take a mile, man.
Right.
So my whole thing is, man, if you don't stop and draw the line in the sand somewhere, then guess what, man? They gonna cross all lines. So that's all I'm saying,
I
man.
got a topic.
Yeah, because
This is going on now.
talk about
And
it.
this is for people that might want to buy a house.
Yeah, that's coming down the pipe too soon.
Or got a house.
Mm-hmm.
They want to try to introduce the 50-year mortgage.
Mm.
Do you know what that is?
Yeah. Where it used to be 30 years, now we're gonna extend it to 50 years, and by the time you pay for it in 50 years, you done paid double what it costs for you to close it out in 30.
Let me put some numbers out. So you buy a house today
You'll be
for
paying like
$400,000.
you're gonna end up paying like $1.something million
Exactly.
for the house.
By the time that you finish,
Yeah.
don't do it.
Yeah.
They got something called Fannie Mae.
Mm-hmm.
They used to have a requirement, minimum 620 credit score. They're getting rid of that.
What they dropping it to?
Doesn't matter now. You have any credit score.
Oh, they're setting you up for failure.
Exactly.
Setting you up for failure.
What happened before? I think.
Because if you can't pay bus fare, you can't pay for house fare. All right, yeah. All right.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen again. Like what with the houses that happened before.
That's a crash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to.
A lot of people still lost houses on that. Yeah, I know people directly that lost houses.
Yeah, like I'm not.
So, I brought that up to just make people aware.
What's
Yeah,
coming
the
down
mortgage payment for the month might be lower, but in the long run,
Yeah.
you're going to pay triple.
Yeah.
So at 30 years, it's 120,
Right.
1.2.
Right.
So add another 800,000 on that 1.2. So that same house that you bought for 400,000, and you finish paying it for it in 50 years. Matter of fact, you probably won't pay for it in 50 years. You won't be alive long enough to pay for it. So that means your kids is gonna inherit that mortgage.
Absolutely.
You still have to
And
pay.
it won't be alive with the 30 year joint.
That's correct.
But it's 30. That's another 20 years.
Right.
You understand? If you buy a house at 20,
Right.
at 50, you pay for it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand? Instead of 70,
Yeah.
Right.
it's more reasonable,
Yeah.
more manageable, it could be done.
But you want to know another heartbreaker though that just trumps all of that? You can't. You never really own. You don't never really own your house. Say you finish paying for it. Miss tooth tax payments. They taking that shit from you. You don't never. You can't own land here. You can't
Not
own
here.
land.
Not here.
No, not here. You can't own no land. So I mean,
So basically, that shit is just like renting.
yeah,
50
basically, you
years
can
rent.
say,
Yeah,
this
it
is
is.
my house.
It
You know what I mean? But it's.
But like
That's
I said, if you buy the house at 20, and at 50 you pay for it, you can sell the house and get the
Right,
full value.
right.
You can't get the land, but
Right.
you can get the house at 50. And you, let's say you want to retire at 55, and you walking away with 400,000. That's a nice little egg to have. With the money that you might have saved in your 401, if you're getting a pension,
Right.
that makes a difference.
Yeah, it make a difference. It makes
Yeah.
a difference, but we living in America. That's what we got to deal with. Like,
Yeah.
this is all about money, man. All about getting money off of people that don't got no money. That's how the elites operate. That's how this country is structured. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, part of the problem is, what we solving right now is the knowledge that we have. We telling people.
Yeah, get informal.
You know what I'm saying? We letting them know.
So my add on to the 50-year mortgage is if you do tired of renting and you want to be in your own place, which is not a bad thing, man. It's always a beautiful thing to have your own. And you sign on for that 50-year mortgage, right? When they say that the payments is low, whenever you get a chance to double up on those payments and cut that
Bingo.
down, then that's what you should be striving for.
Bingo.
So this way you can get the equity in that house. And once you pass a certain threshold with the equity in the house, which is after a certain amount of years or whatever, then you can take that equity out and go ahead and build and do some other things, man. So that's how you play the game smarter. So this way, you can build some real wealth with
That's how you can get out of. That's how you get out of
that.
Everybody can't do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Unfortunately, but if you're making payments on something, a house, or a car note, because I know somebody.
Or if you make, they call it every 2 weeks you make half the payment. You cut about 7 years off your mortgage.
Yeah.
It's the same money as you paying every month, but you breaking it up into 2 payments a month.
Yeah, that's the way to get.
Oh, that's smart. Yeah, to cut that interest down. Yes.
It's always ways to get around things that
Yes.
The system and stuff.
We just
like
gotta be smarter.
Yeah.
We gotta be smarter, man.
Yeah.
And a lot of times we get money and we just waste it.
Like I said,
Spend it you know what I mean, without
I said,
caring when it can be. It's just a tool. Money is just a tool. You gotta know how to use it. That's my thing.
Right. And I'm gonna add this. Everybody got an expiration date. Right?
Yeah.
We don't know when. You know what I mean? When that day come, you ain't taking none of this stuff with you.
None of it.
None of it. Nothing. Same way you came in, you ain't had no money. You could have been born to a rich family. You ain't had no money. Same way you gonna go out. With no money.
Yeah.
Only difference is if you did have money while you were alive, you could make a better preparations for other people that still living that's a part of you or attached to you. But other than that, you personally can't take none of it. None of it with you at the end of the day. So I mean,
Never gonna see a U-Haul truck on a hearse.
yeah. Like, at the end of the day, we all need money to survive, and I guess do little things that we want. But at the end of the day, it's not that serious. Just get a PlayStation or stay in the house and watch movies and be happy and eat. Like a lot of these people do. Yo! But it is what it is.
And that's a luxury to be able to stay home and do that.
We need y'all to like and subscribe, man. So you can get that bag, man. So I can go buy that house in Africa.
My thing is, man, like and subscribe, man. Hit the button, man. And put all your comments in the box, man. Let us know, man, what you like, what you don't like, man. And let us know. Because Southside.
We outside.
Outside.
We
It's
outside.
chilly.